Hey there folks, Pliskin by 51mm. Let me move the camera a bit there. Alright. Today I'm going to be talking about my Black Rain Ordnance upper a little bit. I had left it down here at my dad's place because as it stands at the moment it's kind of in a, I suppose the word would be, I guess, standby position, because I'm not ready to start buying much for it other than maybe a rear dot sight, or not rear dot sight, a rear flip up sight to go with this, M16 A1 style gas block, original A1 style gas block, some iron sight of some kind to pair with that. I talked about that the other day in the video. But the other day, when I had this dude up here, or down here, I had thought, because I was spending the day down here at my dad's, and I figured, you know what, I could just go ahead and take the Black Rain Ordnance upper and stick it on my DPMS Oracle AR15's lower and just do a quick function test through it, run some 556 through it and make sure it runs flawlessly, the bolt and everything cycles and the gas system, gas tube's all good and there ain't nothing blocking it up and around in here, and make sure it's all, everything's locking and camming the bolt head and all that. Well, I went to go and stick this upper on my Oracle's lower, and come to find out, surprisingly enough, that the design differences, the specs for either the Black Rain Ordnance or the Oracle, one of them is either out of, I guess out of spec would be the wrong word. Proprietary is the word I'm looking for. So I'll line them up here. I got my Black Rain Ordnance upper. I'll just go ahead and show the Oracle's upper by itself as well for comparison. I will have owned the DPMS Oracle AR15 4 years in a row come May 2nd of this upcoming year of 2022. I bought this rifle May 2nd of 2018. Literally just a few months before we moved into this new place. Well, I guess it's not really new now, but you go back in my videos, you'll see the whole events when this was new, before I painted it. It's hard to believe I've had it this long. Not had a single failure with it, but I'm getting sidetracked here. Pardon me. As you can see, I got them lined up here at the Delta ring. Got them as close as I can get them. Maybe I need to bring the Black Rain back just a bit there. Get them as close lined up as I can get them. But, got the gas blocks lined up. Flash hiders the same barrel length. The Oracle may be a touch longer on its barrel. Maybe. It's kind of archaic to get them lined up. They both have 16-inch barrels. The receiver, though, on the Black Rain Ordnance, as you can see, is a bit longer. Even on, like, the holes here, down here, for the, where it locks to the lower, as you can see, the Oracle, or not the Oracle, the Black Rain Ordnance sits a bit further back, and they're pretty well lined up right here. On that, oh, you can't see the Oracles because I have that QD sling swivel. setting it up. Yeah. Okay, so, but the Black Rain Ordnance upper would not mate with my Oracle's lower. In fact, I could go ahead and show the conundrum as it happened. Alright, as you can see here, I have the Black Rain Ordnance upper pinned to the first pin of my DPMS Oracle's lower receiver, and if you look at it right there, it looks like they made up, but I'm trying to put that pin in. As you can see here, I turn it around, let me extend the stock. Okay, close them down. And I'm trying to close that pin there in the back, and it won't fit. And if you can see there, when I close them down, there's about, there's a pretty decent sized gap of light coming through. And they will not mate up. And that is because the back end of the Black Rain Ordnance AR15 is too long. It will not fit. It'll go down like that, but it won't. I can't push that pin through. So that nipped that idea in the butt, sadly. I had got my hopes up thinking, oh, you know, I could just take the Black Rain Ordnance upper and just put it on my Oracle's lower, you know, and not have to worry about getting a lower for this one just yet. Just run it on this until I get a lower, just to test it out, get it all the way I wanted it, and then, you know, then buy a lower and then have two AR-15s. But no, I'm gonna have to get a lower, which I was planning on doing anyway, but you know, I was hoping to be at least able to like plink a little bit with it, but it is what it is. So that leads me to believe that Black Rain Ordnance makes their stuff proprietary. Either they do or DPMS Oracle did. That's kind of the conundrum question that I'm facing now. It's like, okay, is the Black Rain Ordnance like a proprietary rifle system that runs stuff from Black Rain, or is it, you know, DPMS? Which, if it's DPMS, I have no problem with that at all, because, you know, I have no intentions of mating this lower or this upper with anything other than this. It's going to be one solid gun from now until I either sell it or pass it on to, you know, possibly a future son. And keep it that long. You know, yes, some people do keep their firearms that long. It's hard to believe. I'm just joking. But other things to make note of, I suppose. Let me make sure that they are good to go. I'm kind of testing the bolts out against each other between the two. And by that I mean I'm just checking. You know, I got them set up to where the gas, where they're sitting up on each other on the bolt face. Okay, got the DPMS Oracle's bolt there on the left. I've not changed a single thing out of it in the near 4 years I've owned it. Everything in its factory, and then I've got the new bolt for the Black Rain Ordnance there on the right, and the gas rings on the bolts on both are still pretty good condition. You know, I've had the Oracle for nearly 4 years now, and it's crazy that the gas rings are still holding up that good. I've had at least probably about 1,000 rounds through it by now, if I count reloads. I've actually I don't know. At 4 years, I've shot it quite a bit. I've had several 50-round packs from when Walmart used to carry those 50-rounders of Remington ammo. These here. It's Remington UMC 55 grain full metal jacket. You could get these at Walmart back in 2019 for $16 a pop. And it's 50 rounds. You could easily start mass bulk buying 223 for it. And I run several of those through my Oracle way before I ever got a we got the Dillon and started mass producing reloads. So for everything to be still a-okay and good to go on the Oracle's bolt's pretty good. I haven't had to replace any parts. As you can see, the wear there on the bottom from where it's stripped bullets and stuff. And I'll compare it to the Black Rain Ordnance bolt. Have not had no rounds through it yet, but I'm just kind of comparing quality here. The staking on both pretty good. A little bit deeper on the Oracle. The staking seems to be. Naturally, of course, you're going to see more wear on my Oracle's bolt, but you know, everything seems to be about basically the same when it comes to the bolts of the two. So yes, figured I'd do a little quick video on the AR15s. I'll be getting to the the Black Rain Ordnance rifle before you know it. I just got other things I'm playing with, but it's on standby right now, the Black Rain Ordnance, and I will make this a build. I'm planning on doing an M4 carbine build with it, but I'm kicking ideas in my head around to what way I want to set it up, because I know I want it to be CQB. I want it to be different from my DPMS Oracle, because it's got the rifle scope on it, and it's got the Aero Precision SPR scope mount for quote sniping. But this medium range work rifle for shooting out to about 300 yards. This one I don't know. I'll think of something to make it into. It'll be, because I could make it like the AK, have it to be a CQB rifle, or I could go a different route. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll be putting a quad rail on it. I know that much. So figured I'd do some comparison between the two. It just blew my mind that the Black Rain Ordnance wouldn't fit on my DPMS Oracle's lower. And I don't know if that's something to do with DPMS or if that's something with Black Rain Ordnance, but I figured it was something video worthy. The two are not compatible, at least between DPMS and Black Rain. Well, anyway, guys, this has been Pliskin by 51mm. I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Hopefully, well, I keep saying hopefully. I know for a fact we're going to the range tomorrow, so I'll be trying out the pistol grip, new pistol grip on my Oracle, and bringing a few other guns out, do some ammo tests. We'll see, but I'll be making a video of it when I do. Anyway, until next time, catch you guys all in the next video.